Hello everyone, Kimberley here from Autism Oxford. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping safe in Eating Disorder Awareness Week. Hope our content has been valuable for you. If you do have any questions though, do reach out to us. We're happy and more than willing to help and assist where we can. Now I wanted to do a short video for you thinking about some of the things that we have found as a team and personally to help us with thinking about our eating and drinking. Now, when we think about eating disorders, we automatically associate it with eating and with food, but actually it also covers things like drinking as well. Now, of a mum of two beautifully autistic young ladies at home, eating has been a challenge for us at different times as well. And I've also met many young people as well who have differences in their eating pattern and style as well as their preferences. Now, some of the things that I found really helpful, now, just as a warning, none of this is endorsed that. We're not paid to promote these products at all, but these are key products that we have found to be really, really helpful. Now, drinking water, you would just usually normally use a glass. A clear glass is usually commonly used, but sometimes they're not always clear. And actually you would think that it was quite straightforward. However, when we're drinking, you have a simple thing of you need to be able to grip it tight enough, feel the glass where it is, and be able to lift it up, tip it in your mouth and then drink and swallow. So there's some quite complex pathways in just drinking a simple drink. Now, some young people and adults, we can find that's quite a challenge, whether it's actually spatial awareness, so finding where the cup is in point of time, but also where my mouth is, and that can lead to frequent spillage. Now, this product's really good. So this is a Munchkin one. So this is aimed at younger people, but actually as an adult, these can be really useful as well. Please don't worry about the marketing and branding around it. If as an adult you find this really useful, please use it. Now, it's a non-spill cup. So at the top here, you'll see you can't spill it, which is fantastic. And you can just sip it out the side. That can be really helpful for people that really struggle to find things in space and awareness. So the real practical things around drinking and can stop the spillage as well. There are adult kind of type versions of these as well. There's different things you can get on top of your bottles on Amazon as well, which can help as well and can be a real game changer. It can be a reason why some people don't go out of the house. It might be why sometimes you might not go and socialise with other people because you're worried about spilling your drink. So that's drinking. So around eating, so in our house from a very young age, my eldest daughter did not tolerate her food being touched at all. And this is something we hear an awful lot here at Autism Oxford when we're meeting young people either for a diagnostic assessment or when we're supporting them through a sensory assessment or ongoing therapy. This can be really hard for families when you're preparing nutritious meals and they are disregarded or they're not accepted because actually the foods are touching. Now at home, this saved our life ultimately, and I'm going to use that language, it's quite impactful. So having a plate that had separated food really helped so they didn't contaminate one another, which was brilliant, but also helped in terms of managing the expectation of how much to eat. So this plate is quite relatively small, so if you have someone who's visually led with their food, having a big plate of food can be really overwhelming. We can see this outside of the neurodivergent community as well, so particularly people that may have had a gastric band, may have had stomach cancer, and actually then putting a big plate of food in front of them can feel really overwhelming and then actually off-putting. And that's exactly the same within the neurodivergent community for some people. If they've got a real strong visual awareness of what they're eating, having a huge plate can just feel overwhelming, daunting, and actually I'm just going to avoid eating completely. Whereas using a plate like this, I am managing my portion sizes, so it can help with weight management and kind of keeping people healthy, but it also can help visually in terms of managing the expectations and demands that eating can often bring for people. We can fill the bigger area with foods that we like, and actually if we're trying to stretch the range of food that people are eating, we can pop the foods that we're wanting to introduce in these smaller sections. So it lowers the expectations slightly as well. So a plate you think is so simple, but actually has a big impact for people and for various different reasons. So these would be my two essential products as a mum, but also as a nurse as well, for someone who might experience disordered eating.